If you are a beginner and you're looking for a complete shooting workout that'll help you progress from the foundational movements all the way to game-like shots, then this is the video for you. Let's dive into it. So with our first drill, we're actually stepping away from the hoop. Too many of you beginners actually struggle with the mental side of making or missing shots. You guys worry way too much about that and start to adjust and change things simply because you're trying to make shots. So like I said, we're gonna step away from the hoop. With our first drill, we're just going to be shooting to ourselves. To start off first, we wanna get our body in the right spot. So we're gonna get dropped nice and low. So we're gonna bend our knees, drop our hips. We're gonna take our dominant shooting hand, put that underneath the basketball, and then take our elbow and line it up with our body. So we get nice and low, and this is where we should be set up. We wanna have our forearm parallel to the ground. We don't wanna be too low like this, but we also don't wanna be too high where the ball's kind of by our face. So we're gonna get in this position right here. From here, all we're gonna do is push the ball up and then get to our set point. Once we get here, we wanna stay in the same spot, right? So we wanna keep our body nice and low as we move the basketball, but once we get to our set point, that's when we can actually push up and shoot the ball to ourselves. So small details with this drill is when we're getting nice and low and we push the ball up to our set point, we don't want the ball to get too far away from our body. So as we push the ball up, we don't want to scoop it out and then pull it back. We also don't want to twist it to the side or move it in any weird direction. We just want to be able to push the ball straight up and get to this part right here. So as you guys are shooting the ball to yourself, I want you guys to take 20 reps. With our second drill, we're going to get our body set up in the same way. So we're going to get our knees bent, hips dropped, chest up, chin up, eyes up. But now we're going to try to find a line, right? So we're going to let the line split you if you are a middle of the line shooter. So if you like to set the ball up in the middle of your body, you want the line to be right through the middle of your body as well. If you are more of a side of the hip shooter, so you're shooting off your dominant side hip, then you want to put your main foot on that line as well. So that's how you guys want to set up. So me, I'm a middle of the line shooter. I would let the line split me, get nice and low. This time I'm taking my guide hand, putting it on the basketball all the way. So it's touching it. Now when I go up to shoot, that ball can actually spin, get to this set point, and then I push through just like I did my one-hand shot. Small details with this drill. When you're twisting the ball to get to your set point, you don't want to over grip with your guide hand because that will stop the ball from spinning. But also you don't want to just take your hand and then place it on top just like this. You actually want the ball to rotate just like we did with our one-hand shot. So when you get nice and low, when you push that ball up, let that ball spin, get your wrist underneath the basketball, and then you shoot it. When you shoot it, you want the ball to land on the line right in front of you. If it lands to the left or to the right, that doesn't count. We want it to hit that line 20 different times. I know you are finding a lot of value in this video, but if you guys need a little bit more extra help with your shooting form, I want you guys to go down to the pinned comment down below, grab our free shooting checklist. That'll help you dial in that perfect form even more, and we'll send you an extra workout on top of that. So now you guys have 2 full shooting workouts at your hands. Those first 2 drills are super important because it helps you guys shoot the ball straight. Shooting the ball straight is one of the most important things to actually be able to do as a shooter because it increases your chances of actually making the shot dramatically. So now after we do those 2 drills, we're actually going to step in front of the hoop and start shooting at the rim with form shots. So now we're gonna get nice and low, setting up the same way, hips drop, knees bent, chest up, chin up, eyes up, but now we're close to that rim, both hands on the basketball, and now we're gonna actually just shoot towards the rim and try to make these shots. So I want you guys to shoot 10 on the front, 10 on the left side, and then 10 on the right side for 30 total shots. With form shots, a lot of people kind of just gloss over these shots and not take them serious and develop bad habits. What we want to do is develop good habits and actually focus on our release. So when we get here, we don't want to take these shots where we're not releasing all the way or we're not flicking our wrist all the way. We actually want to take real shots where we're getting low and we're taking a full shot, flicking our wrist, using our fingertips to actually work on that release. Now your guys' shot should actually be warmed up and you've worked on the foundation and the mechanics. Now we're moving further away from the hoop, getting into the mid-range, and now we're going to be introducing some footwork, right? So we're going to start behind the 3-point line and we're going to start in a split stance. So let's say my right leg is forward, my left leg is back. All I want to do is take a step forward with that left. From here, I'm dropping straight down, both feet hit the floor at the same time. So what I want to see is it's a full step and then drop. I don't want you guys to kind of walk into it where it's here and then you kind of take like a baby drop or a casual drop, or you guys sit here and then you jump too far. It's step and then drop straight down into it, kind of like an elevator, right? So it's step, drop, then you're raising into that shot. as you guys are repping out this drill, I need you guys to remember the order and the sequence of what we went through on the first drill. So when we step into it, then we drop nice and low. When we get into our shot, we want to let the ball lead before we extend out of our stance. So once we're here, that ball has to lead first, then we jump into our shot. So I want you guys to remember we're doing 3 different spots, 10 shots at each spot. We're going both corners and the top of the key. So with our next drill, we're going to step away from the mid-range. Now we're going to be working on the 3. But if you guys feel uncomfortable shooting from the 3, you guys can stay into the mid-range. So we're going to get nice and low. This time, all we're going to do is start in that split stance. Left leg is forward on the left side. Right leg will be forward on the right side. All we're going to do is roll the ball out. Take that step we worked on earlier. As we take that step, we catch that basketball, drop the 2 feet at the same time, and then we lift into our shot. So still working on that sequence and order that we just did in our previous drill, but now we're actually working on a little bit more movement, extra variables of having to catch the ball and flow into our shot. So for the sets and reps, I want you guys to do both wings and then complete 10 shots on each side. A lot of beginners love to watch other players shoot and try to model what their shot looks like. So I would love to know down in the comments down below, who do you guys love to watch and model your jump shot after? Is it Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Damian Lillard? You guys have to let us know. So with our last drill, we're going corner to corner shots. This is gonna be more of that game-like action where we have turns, shifts, have to locate and find the rim. So we're gonna start first on the lane line, roll the ball out to the corner. Once we get here, we want to step with our inside leg. Once we catch that ball in the inside step, then we want to turn, drop straight down, and then raise into that shot. Remember, if you feel uncomfortable from shooting from the 3, you guys can stay in the short corner. After you shoot it, I want you guys to go chase your rebound down, grab it, then you're completing the same thing on the other side. So with these short corner or corner to corner shots, you guys will see a lot of players like Steph Curry, Klay Thompson in the game. They have a lot of shots just like these because they're running off screens, they're sprinting in the shots, they have all these turns. The footwork is super important and your balance is super important when you're getting into these shots. So let's say we're getting to the corner, I step with that inside leg, right leg, I have to turn, find that shot, be on balance, so I can't forget the foundation and the fundamental work that we put in earlier in our workout. So we make sure we're moving the ball right, staying still within our shot, flicking our wrist, shooting that ball straight so everything flows correctly. For the sets and reps, I need you guys to make 20 total shots. So 10 on the left side, 10 on the right side. So in this video, we went over a lot of foundational things. So how to start with your shot, how to shoot the ball straight, shooting it to yourself, but also how to sequence properly and move in the right way while introducing a little bit of game-like footwork. The main part of this video was kind of catch and shoot. So if you guys want a little bit more information or a full shooting workout video of how to shoot off the dribble, let us know down in the comments and we'll get that to you.